Art the Clown is a horror icon in the making. Last year we got Terrifier 3 and I never reviewed it, so I decided instead of reviewing it, let's rank all 3 movies. Not the short films, I'm not counting Halloween's Eve, just the first main 3 Terrifier movies. Now, as for every single Terrifier movie, the gore is by far the best part. The kills in this movie are the easy standout of the movie and make the movie worth watching on its own. But other than that, this is just your cheap, generic horror slasher. For the start of this trilogy of Art the Clown and actually making him a horror icon, this movie is not that memorable. Like I said, besides for the kills, characters are weak, story's weak, all it is these characters trapped in one location, which can work, but this movie didn't really play into it and was just more here for the kills. Obviously, the short film was a success, so they decided to make that into a movie. So the entire movie by the end just came off as this cheaply made movie. Now, it is impressive what they can do with this cheap budget. And, like I said, the kills are a huge standout, and Art the Clown is a standout, and it makes sense why he is now a horror icon. But the entire movie just has a weak script, weak acting, all of it is very much low budgeted, and compared to the rest of the trilogy, this one is quite clearly in last place. A absolute massive jump from the first film. The second film takes everything great about the first film and makes it 10 times better. Even the kills. This film is dark, it's brutal, it has one of the most insane kills ever, the most goriest and disturbing kills ever, but that's what makes this film stand out even more. Now the film is 2.5 hours. That is way too long for a slasher film. But other than that, this is really the true start for the Terrifier franchise. It introduces all these questions you want answered. It leaves you in suspense and you want a third film just to see all these questions answered. You don't know who Art the Clown is. This film just plays into him being psychotic. It tampers with his mind. The kills are here. And Art the Clown is a silly character. It's kind of that dark comedy that you get in horror movies like this. And that's kind of what makes him a horror icon even more. Besides the movie being way too long, this is really the true start for Art the Clown being a horror icon. Kills are intense, story is way better, acting is better, although there are a few iffy spots. It's quite clear this should be the first Terrifier movie, not the actual start, because this gets everything right.
Looking forward to the best Christmas ever.
But Terrifier 3 right now is easily my favorite Terrifier movie. It sucks though that they didn't really answer the questions in Terrifier 2 just because they want a Terrifier 4. But what I've heard so far is that Terrifier 4 will actually answer all those questions, and Terrifier 3 is kind of just a gateway to get there. For starters, I absolutely love the Christmas idea. Art the Clown in a Christmas setting is a great concept, and they completely played into it in this film. I would love to rewatch this film during the holiday season because it just fits that vibe so well. The film just felt huge in scale. You can tell they had a way bigger budget than the last film and even the film before that, obviously, and the kills are 10 times better. They're more over the top, and that final act is still just as intense. The movie is still iffy here and there. The pacing is not 100% fixed yet, but this is a great Terrifier film, and I can't wait to see what they do in the 4th one, and for what questions will be answered. But anyways, if you like this video, maybe these ones on the side interest you too, like, subscribe, see you guys next time. Goodbye.